Hey, soul family. Welcome to Modern Mystic Messages. I'm Teresa. Thank you for stopping by, clicking on the video. If you're just joining me, welcome. If this is your first time here, and otherwise, welcome back, soul family. We're going to get right on in here to the cards because I'm still sitting in the same energy of the message. This is kind of a part two. You can watch this reading by itself if you want to, but I do encourage you to get the message from this morning as well on part one. But we're going to get in here and pull some cards and see if Spirit has a message for us regarding this portion of our rebirth, if you will. Or truthfully, before we get to the rebirth, like you said, we got to allow the death. We have to. And that's the part where Spirit is just saying, just stop fighting it, let it go, and let this happen. So we're going to pull these cards. Ooh, what's this? Huh. Stay true to you. It says, find your center, stay true to you, call it to you. Is that one card or two? I don't use these very much. This is the ancient stones. Whoa. Okay, well I'm gonna have to. I wasn't looking for two, but I'm gonna take them. We have now. We started out with find your center, stay true, call it to you, and then nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way, and alignment is coming together. Precision. Now, that sounds kind of like don't fight it, let it happen because it's happening. Yeah. Now, let's see. Oh, the rains have come and I'm hearing the thunder. I'm loving that. Wow. Okay. This is a lot, but we're going to see. We got the rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. Uh-oh. Momentum, making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. And I didn't know if love was going to show up, but it says Mother of the Salt Waters. Passion, wild love. Open your heart. Let love in. And I honestly will probably do a love reading later because right now we worry more about this rebirth thing. Well, they said the death rebirth cycle. But yeah, that one decided to come with, so I'm going to just let it stay. But we're going to get in here and pull a little tarot. Well, you know what? Let me get these first. We do the tarot and then some clarifiers. First. Can't make this up. The Buddha prepares right out the gate. And 13 is the card of death, rebirth. We got the Oracle of Delphi right here, as well as the King and Queen of Scrolls. And it has taken time. The sands of time are here. Up in the air. Got decisions to make. That one didn't really, truthfully, for what we got here. That's with the pentagram. I'm for one more position. The architect. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to take both of these. The architect is here and the master artisan. The one of keys and the eight of keys. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. So the keys are like, I guess that's, can't, let's see what it says. I can't even remember. But no, I'm not gonna read them right now. We're gonna just intuitively go with them. But I love the fact that it does go back to the whole. We've been heavily dealing with the Anunnaki issue, and this right here with the Egyptian bust. but the master artisan is in the lab as well. So it's kind of like that, doing that. It's like the Eight of Pentacles situation, doing that, putting in that work. Ooh, hope I don't lose power here. We're gonna see. But I'm loving the fact that the no, I'm not taking despair, not what the Buddha prepares, unless it comes out again. Main female is here, along with gift and courthouse. Courthouse deals with contracts, and I mean, typically in the Kipper is talking about physical contracts, but it's right here with the King of Scrolls, and you notice how he's got his stuff too. This could very well be about your spiritual contracts as well, because this Oracle of Delphi is clarified by gift, and again, typically the gift is a physical gift, but this may also be about these spiritual gifts, because this main female is getting her spiritual on, preparing. Hmm. Queen of Scrolls. Well, the King of Scrolls is with the. Look at here, the lovers. Yeah, we are gonna have to pull a few of those type cards. Now, I wasn't planning. I didn't think this was gonna be a love reading, but we've talked about it several times in the past. Especially if you're called to those higher levels of spiritual ascension, very often that do come with a soulmate. Like I said, not a karmic soulmate. We are, well, let me put it this way. Look at here, there has been despair. It came back out with the sands of time. And this is one of the things that's held us up for whatever reason, having to work through those cycles of despair, not enoughness, relationship drama, family traumas, money issues, all the rest of that. Over time, that has been a major issue. But here's the thing with the lovers here and the Queen of Scrolls in this courthouse, and I mentioned that being a spiritual contract. People, the twin flame journey has gotten such a bad rap that a lot of people even hesitate to want to mention it now, because a lot of people like the catchphrase of twin flame, so they wanted to claim some portion of the twin flame journey without actually doing the healing work to allow that to happen. I can't tell you how many comment threads and forums that I've been in, listening to people fussing and complaining about this runner chaser thing, and they're in, oh, their twin is somebody that's married, and their twin is over here and don't really want to be bothered with them, or they done had their twin ghosted them and ain't talked to them in a year and a half. Could it be that that's not actually your twin? You're wanting to identify something as a twin, or if you're adamant that it's a twin and that twin is still acting up that way, you know what that means? You haven't done your work either. Because typically, in order to allow union, the twin flame journey is just a spiritual journey. It's about inner healing. And truthfully, people don't want to hear this, but from everything that I've heard other people talking about and I've experienced myself as well, typically the female or the feminine in the unit, even when the feminine is in masculine energy and the male is in feminine energy, typically the female will be more spiritually advanced, at least initially, than the partner. And as she begins to ascend, she will catalyze awakening and ascension in him. But guess what? If she don't get her ish together and she's imbalanced and busy wanting to point blame at him and making, all of this runner, all of that stuff, he's not likely to awaken and ascend either until she heals. It's just not going to happen. So there's a whole lot of bitter folks, and 90% of them were female in all of those forums about how the twin ain't acting right. First of all, most of them are chasing some dude that they want to call their twin, but there's nothing to really indicate that it is, other than they had incredible giggity a few times, maybe. but there's nothing in that relationship that they're behaving as if it's truly a twin, or the twin then showed up and showed them a lesson that they need to learn, and instead of them learning it, they're wanting to whip him into shape. It doesn't work that way. When you get yourself together, he'll start coming around typically. And if he doesn't, then guess what? There's nothing that says that you have to come into union with a twin in this lifetime, because there's been plenty of other lifetimes y'all didn't come together either. It'd be nice if it did happen. There's a whole lot of twins that did come here to come into union in this lifetime, and it ain't just because he's cute and smells good. The union of the twins, as spirit showed it to me, is something that is happening. And truthfully, we had a cosmological, a planetary event early last year that was called the marriage of the twins. It was a planetary procession that was opening up these energies that were allowing further ascension. And a whole lot of twins are beginning to, their relationships are changing. They're beginning to come into union because in the age of Aquarius, there is a return to love. All of those things that I mentioned in the last video that the powers and principalities kind of have out of whack, and we're seeing all these relationship issues and dramas and traumas playing out in society. The twins, the balanced, healthy twins that come into union, are doing so to have a resurgence of healthy love on this planet, not only to show people what healthy love is supposed to look like, but as twins, especially twins that are awakening and ascending, when two ascended beings come together in union, and I don't pun necessarily intended. I mean, yeah, we're not there. The physical bond is there, but I'm saying those energies, when they come into union, they are exponentially more powerful than either one of them were in separation. So as they come together in this balanced, wholesome, healthy, healed love, they genuinely spread the best kind of virus there is on this planet. They throw their roots down together or travel, whatever they do it together, and they just ooze love wherever they go. Twins in union, healthy, balanced twins in union, awakening and ascending, are like secret weapons in God's army of light. That's the purpose of the twin flame union. But you got to find union within yourself first. You got to balance your masculine and feminine within. You got to heal your traumas and dramas within first, and then come in union with the twin. Honestly, I'm kind of thankful that my twin and I have been in separation our entire relationship. We can't wait to meet, and hopefully it's, well, ain't no hopefully, we made an intention, we set serious intention for that to happen. Ooh, love that. It's confirmation for that to happen this year. But we dealt with all our drama and trauma and separation. We were there emotionally for each other, but because it was all online, phone calls, FaceTime, what have you, we didn't have the issue of getting the physicality to distract us. So we each dealt with our own stuff, and we mirrored each other super completely. We both had toxic, very, very similar karmic cycles to shut down and heal from, and kind of grow from that place. And we were able to comfort each other without the distraction of the physicality. So we grew a true friendship first, and then the friendship became more and more. And then, like I said, we basically, when by the time we come together, we just have to get used to what it's like to live under the same roof, because we already know. We've been married in the 5D for years now. So now it's just a matter of making sure we can work it out to get along smoothly in the 3D. But we worked out all of the kinks and separations, so we don't have that runner, chaser, whatever thing to deal with at all. But yeah. And I didn't mean to go that far down the rabbit hole on, but I have to say something about it, because the king and queen of scrolls are here with the lovers in this courthouse scenario. So somebody has a partner coming in, and it looks like a pretty ascended deal with the Buddha prepares and the Oracle of Delphi here. Now, of course, it is up in the air. It could go either way, depending on what you choose. Well, no, it can't, because marriage came out here with it. It's up in the air for a moment, but it ain't gonna stay up in the air for long. Oh boy. Let's see what we got. Mature woman is here with this master artisan and architect, or master artisan. Oh, and distant horizon. So definitely there could be travel involved, distant horizons. Truthfully, with this architect card, this could be pretty much whatever you want. But and distant horizons is about that. It's yes, it is travel, but this is also, you see those rainbow colors and all that. Looks like a pirate ship with all the different color flags. This is making dreams come true. Like, I don't want to call it fantasy, because truthfully, it's not idle fantasy. It's about sculpting a fantastical new reality or future. You are the architect and you can do this. This is lovely. Like I say, all you got to do is let go, let it happen. So let's see what we got here. Let me see. Man holding a coin is here with this main female. So the Buddha prepares. This is a spiritual union. It's a spiritual union anyway. But sometimes, like, one or the other of you will be focused on, somebody's on commerce and somebody else is on the spirituality, or somebody. This looks like you might be involved in some kind of a spiritual venture together. You might make your money in some aspect of spirituality, especially with this gift coming out here in the Oracle of Delphi. Ooh, the Angel of Balance was down here. And actually, when I picked up the deck, this one stayed behind. I think I have to take this with this gift in the Oracle. The King of Scrolls in the Courthouse is here with carrying connections. Wow. Y'all, oh. And the Lovers and the Queen of Scrolls is here with the Sun. Wow. With this despair and the sands of time, it just take a little strategy. And you're figuring it out. I mean, and I get it. When you want something so bad and you can't figure out a way to it, and you want it and you can't figure it out, that does create despair. But guess what? The thinking woman is here. Wait a minute. Oh wow. Oh, y'all. The thinking woman came out here with the garden and the gate. So this despair, this strategy, and all the strategy will come to you through spirit is going to show you the way. But the garden and the gate is about a self-imposed prison. This is like an Eight of Swords in the traditional tarot. You're not nearly as stuck as you think you are. This is a prison of the mind, and you can work your way out if you're thinking too much. Let go, let it happen. Spirit's going to show you the way and bring it to you. Marriage is here. Yes, it's up in the air right now, but it's not going to stay that way, because you are the architect of your future. You are the master artisan. And these are the cards that came out with it on the tail end: Cornucopia and Happy Family. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, yeah, as they say. Now, I ain't even got to pull the rest of these, but I'm gonna, just because I wanna, because wow. I had pulled these decks and cleansed them to see what was what. Look at here. Honestly, this over here is with this despair. Don't let these little mice, these little niggling things, because the mice don't represent major problems. This is letting the little stuff in life eat holes at your happiness. Don't do this. Oh, I didn't realize Ryder had fallen out too, though. So, yeah, that part. Happiness is coming. Whoa. This, yeah, angel of balance is here with this bridge. This, yeah, there's balance there. It's not always an easy road, but you're gonna make it across. This is a spirit is working on this. Like I said, this is your gift, not just personally, but for yourself, your partner, and this is looking like it's going to be something for humanity. If these owls come out, or garden, masks are here. Maybe you don't know because you've had to wear a mask. It don't matter. Oh, okay. The King of Scrolls courthouse carrying connection in this mask. Y'all are gonna have to keep this a little bit under your hat at first, and I get it because this is a relationship and a level of love for real. Until you got everything nailed down, everybody don't need to be in your business. They really don't. I was shuffling these cards upside down. There are folks that will literally see this and try to stick a hitch in your giddy up. Don't you dare let them. Yeah, you got choices. I don't think either way you go is gonna be wrong per se, but I don't think it's a necessarily a choice about, well, we all got choices about our partners, but I mean, you may be unclear as to which way this is all going to unfold because I get it. It's a whole lot here on this table, but you don't have to know. All you got to do is let this thing happen. Like I said, I think Spirit got this under control. You're going to get more information about it. This is where, yeah, this time element and the way these all stacked up, you got despair, time, strategy, the mice. Oh, and then here, these are the ones I want: this up in the air, the garden in the gate, the thinking woman, and this book. You just need more information. You don't know how it's going, so you got a lot of anxiety because you don't know how it's going to play out. And to some degree, you can't know because you can do all of the thinking about it and the trying to push it. I mean, not push it, but dreaming it into place that you want to, but you still don't know the details of how it's going to come forth. And I think that's the part that's got you a little bit up in arms. And I get that part because that's what I get it. I truly, truly get it. But you got the promise here: happy family and cornucopia and marriage. I'm like, come on now. Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. Oh, yeah, you got adventure. It's on the horizon, distant horizon. Look, basically, that's kind of sort of the same thing. It's just this ship is more about the physical trips. It's more stable, but this is about putting that element of fantasy in it. This is like this is the adventure. This is the adventure of a lifetime that becomes your life. And of course, we got the looking glass or the microscope. Magnifying glass. You'll get more information. It's coming. It is coming. I honestly don't think we need to pull tarot at this point, but I do kind of want to see. Wow, first card out is the Sun with the King of Wands, the Fool, the Six of Cups. Trying to see. The Two of Wands is here. Yeah, this Five of Swords is here with this up in the air. And then the King of Pentacles with the Master Artisan and the Mature Woman. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all had something you had to clear out first. Three of Swords is here. But with all these other cards, that's where this angst comes from. This mice situation up in the air, this Five of Swords, you're both closing out these karmic cycles. And until I think you've closed the cycles, but because they were painful and because you were healing and there's so much you don't know about exactly how this is going to play out. Of course, this is still in your head a little bit, but you can change that. Remember, we talked about like speaking life to what we want. Don't do that spell work on yourself or staying stuck in your head worrying about this stuff and stuck in your head and worrying about this little piddling stuff. And this right here can rewrite your future in a bad way if you allow this to stick around. You got all these other beautiful things to think about and look at. If you're going to think about something, think about this. Think about this. Think about this. This happy family. Think over here about what we got over here. The sun. Think about the sun that came out twice here. These are the things you want to focus on because these are the things that are going to allow you to be the master artisan, the architect, to basically walk into this cornucopia scenario. Yeah. We've done with the tarot on that. I don't need to grab no more of that, but I do want to grab a few um, oracle cards on the way out of here. And we're going to pull some love cards since this came out. Look, a higher view and waking the lion. You got this. You got this. You may not see it right now, but like I said, you take that higher view. It's going to come to you for real. Chop wood. Now, sometimes this is about cutting things out, and you know what? Now, this orphaned card, I know it's kind of a sad place to be, and we look at the idea of being orphaned, but for real, it was that sequestering off those painful cycles coming through this three of swords scenarios, healing all of that. Just basically allowing this to come in for you. Spirit is kind of giving you everything that you didn't have before, making up for lost time, as it were. Or not lost time, but lost stuff necessarily. Let's see if we can get. Yeah. Slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty around you. Energy of love, behold the world through the eyes of love, and turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Now, because love has come out here like that, and we've been pulled this King and Queen of Scrolls and the man holding a coin and all that. Look here at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate, but we are gonna shuffle it because yeah. And I am gonna hurry up because I messed around and tied my head wrapped too tight. I'm getting and I do want to enjoy this rain while it's still raining. So we're gonna get that too. Heart to heart communications. And there was an unrequited love scenario that maybe one and or both of you had to deal with. But like I said, I think that's part of why it was up in the air, because maybe you've been in separation. Maybe you don't know where this coming from. You may not have even met this person yet. But once you get over cut that unrequited scenario out and honestly discuss your feelings with the incoming one, yeah, there's somebody that's worth waiting for coming in. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting. Yeah. And then, whoa. Ooh, psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Do you have somebody that you have a telepathic bond with? Are you wondering if you do? It's developing, and that might be the one. It's very common for twins to have that. Look at here. Let go of the past. Clear energy to allow more love in your life. That's why I said if you got an unrequited situation, and forgiveness, allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. That's the key to allowing this to come in as well. You gotta heal it. You gotta heal it. Now, the last thing we're going to pull here is a journey of love because I want to get a written message. Get a message for you. Let's see what we got here. That kind of, burning hero. In the spaces between them. Ooh, distant shores is there. So this person, it may be at a distance from you. It really, really may be. But I just want to take a look at these spaces between words and the burning hero. Let me see. Hold on, folks. Ow, that really, really hurts. It's crazy how when something really starts getting on your nerves, I don't know, it just does. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there's nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be colored in, where there's just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we're happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is a space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained, really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. And then we have Burning Hero. Let's see. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now. Ooh, we're talking about that coming out of the chrysalis and the rebirth. Stronger in belief, overcoming self doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labor, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings also. And the poetry that goes with this, always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments shared, I savor every one. And even when apart, your love envelops me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. Wow, family. This is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, don't fight it. Just let go and let this happen. It's on its way. Your angels, ancestors, they got your back. And there is a beautiful, like I said, the transformation is happening anyway, but uh, it looks like it's happening with a beautiful soul partner as well. If you'll allow it, it's there for you. I do thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up. Until next time, soul family, peace and blessings to you. I love you. Namaste.